tremendous amount of money or not very much money, depending on how you want to go about it. First of all, you need a pot. Like, the key to having a decent pot to cook chili in is a good thick bottom. You don't want to go to Kmart and buy one for $10 that's made out of tin, because you're going to scorch the bottom and you're going to ruin the chili and you're not going to be very happy. In addition to a pan, a nice thick pot, the cook stove are very similar to these. You don't need to buy the Coleman type, but something similar to that. You don't want those big hulking, gigantic 9 million BTU things, because you want to keep the heat low.
Here's your diffuser.
That's a diffuser.
$2.
You can do that, or you can spend a lot more money on something like this. It's copper, but again, it's all entirely up to you. The frying pan is a good idea to have, because we're going to want to, when we start cooking, you gray, we call it your meat. You kind of sear it a little bit in some Crisco, and then we're going to drain it and rinse it off, and then it goes into the pot. These you can get anywhere $15, $20 tops. You bring one from home. Propane, you're going to get these little cans of propane. You should always have a backup, because it's hard to say how much they are, and you do not want to run out of gas during this cook-off. Other than that, tools, this is handy. Something like this to pull the meat out when you're straining it. Plastic spoons for stirring. If you're going to do red and green, it's a real good idea to have different colored ones, because in the confusion and the excitement, you don't want to mix, especially the red spoon into the green chili, because as Dave said, you're going to turn it orange right away, and that's not going to do well. This is a very handy thing to have, because again, we're going to drain and rinse the meat. Christine will explain the rationale behind that. It's a 2-piece strainer, or you can amalgamate something, but you definitely want to have something like that. Of course, measuring spoons, a knife, cutting boards, things like that. One thing I bought that I think is really, this vegetable chopper type thing. I got this at Williams-Sonoma. For if you're doing salsa, that really cuts things up really, really efficiently. Perfect little cubes, and the judges kind of like to look at it. But again, if you want to spend the money, you want to bring a lot of fresh water, something like that, or a gallon or something, because you are going to be rinsing. You got your tent. When you get the tent, depending on what the weather's going to be like, you're definitely going to want to nail it down. And some things, if you haven't done this before, you need to know.